What is up, friends? Today I'm going to try electrolysis for rust removal. I might just do a little bit of a ghetto kind of water, 200 milliamps and some rusty parts and see what happens, and then go from there and see how that goes. So check it out. Here's a slightly rusty bolt. I'm going to see if I can do something with it. Some non-distilled water, and I'm going to get some salt. So this adapter is 230 volts and it's 200 milliamps. Okay, so I think I have it the right way around. I don't have the correct electrolyte, but I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so we can see that's probably hydrogen bubbling off there. I'm going to get some table salt, chuck it in there and see if it goes faster. Radical. Just adding some table salt. That looks a little bit more vigorous, doesn't it? Let's wait a few hours and see if that water gets discolored. And if anything happens to the rust. I'm going to go check if I've got terminals on the right way around. Cool. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. I mean, something's happening there. That is looking quite interesting. I'm just going to let this experiment run and see what happens. This is so fascinating. It's so weird. The cloud. Look at that, the paint's coming off. That's pretty interesting. I think that white stuff must be, is that the zinc plating on the wire? Also pretty fascinating. So we definitely don't want to be using copper like I've done because of the poison gases or whatever. The room is quite ventilated and it's a tiny piece, so I'm not too worried about that. This is a really, really cool looking science experiment. That looks pretty gross. I still have a bunch of rusty parts. And also noticed that my drum brakes have some issues with the little bleed nipple that won't come out. So I'm going to try rust removal using the electrolysis to try and get the parts clean and try and screw out those bleed nipples. I'm saying nipples a lot. Okay, so I have an idea. Break slave cylinders into that bath so that I can get these bleeding nipples out. Perhaps I'll do these first. Here are the two slave cylinders. Okay, so what I've done is I've removed some of the surface rust off there on the wire brush. As you can see, bubbles are forming, reactions are taking place, deadly chlorine gas here. I'm gonna go eat lunch. Look at this science experiment. I think I prefer electrolysis to having pet fish. This is so cool. That is so gross. I've taken it out of the water. You can see there's some nice shiny metal there. There's still a little bit of rust. Compared with earlier, they actually look pretty good. Okay, fresh water, salt. Let's carry on, see what happens. I put them in the water for a second go. But what happened is I must have fried this little transformer. Okay, I think that's it for today's video. It was a really interesting experience doing the electrolysis and the rust removal and seeing the bubbles come off and the weird compounds being created in the solution. I think I'm gonna get another charger, try it again, and perhaps just do it for shorter amounts of time. And I'll contact my electronic engineering friends and ask them what happened with that charger. It's a bit strange. Anyway, I think that was quite a success. It's now another little thing that I can do in my own workshop that you guys can do too. Find some rusty bits, find some waters, find some salt, find a charger, do some weird experimentation. This stuff is really accessible, which is quite cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.